Hello, everybody, and welcome to Iowa for tonight's Hawkeye 90. We just got a few minutes to go here in practice before we get into qualifying. In about 2 minutes, Dawson Buchanan, who has won 5 of the 6 races up to this point in the season, currently in P1. As you can see tonight in the top right corner of the screen, will be some places where you can donate to Hurricane Helene, as Colton Gardner and Christopher Hughes, two of our drivers who were both directly affected by the hurricane last week. Gardner, who is actually in P2 right now, was able to get power back, but Christopher Hughes is still being affected and will be missing out on the race tonight. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the driver standings heading into week 7. Dawson Buchanan with a pretty demanding lead. As I said, he won 5 of the first 6 races, all the ovals, he won every race except for Coda. So he's won every oval race. And Dawson is also actually right on the edge to clinch the championship after race 9. As if his lead grows to 44 points, just starting the 10th race will clinch it for him in 2 weeks. And the battle between 2nd and 5th is still very close, and so most likely be our top storyline for the remainder of the season. Hunter Hughes with 206 points, all the way down to John Miles in 5th with 176. So 3rd to 5th is just within 20 points of each other, 30 points from 2nd to 5th. And if we take a look at the team standings, JM Motorsports with about a 30-point lead over Smoky Mountain Racing, and then Alpha Racing in 3rd, and FTP Racing in 4th with 227 points after 6 races. So we are getting ready to start qualifying here. I think we'll head on board with Dawson Buchanan in the number 4 car once he gets out there. We are in speed here. Oh, because we're on the wrong camera view. So here's DJ Fluck in the 88 car. There's the 13. That's Erik Richardson. But like I said, I would like to think we'll go on board here with number 4, Dawson Buchanan. Looking for his 6th win of the season in what has been a dominating season for him so far. As Lucas Ponarelli is the first car to cross the line with a 24.6, as there's Colton Gardner with a 23.9, and here is Dawson Buchanan. He'll go 2nd, a little less than half a second off of Colton Gardner, as this is what Buchanan normally does with his qualifying runs. As across the line here for Buchanan, that's going to put him in pole with a 23.659. Erik Richardson still finishing up his final lap here. Nicholas Warboy finishing up, he's in 4th. Here's the 84 car. That's Mark Vicars. He's looking to improve on P10. Lucas Pontarelli currently sitting in 12th. Seems like most cars have finished their qualifying laps. At this point, Hurricane Helene is going to be main focus of the broadcast tonight, as it has caused significant damage to people in Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, and Eastern Texas, and friends and drivers in our league were directly impacted. So to donate to hurricane relief, please check out Red Cross, World Center Kitchen, and NVOAD in the description to help. But we do have one more car out on the track right now. It's Lucas Pontarelli. Not sure if he's getting a lap in. He may just be going around. But all those websites will be in the description of the stream. Also, you can see in the top right corner. Which will be there throughout the rest of the season. But we got just 40 seconds left here in quali, so let's go over the session info for tonight. We're at Iowa Speedway for 90 laps, located in Newton, Iowa, opened in 2006, a little less than a mile long, 14 degrees of banking for the session. Like always, we got a 40-minute practice, 5-minute race, and as mentioned, 90-lap race, or 5-minute qualifying, 90-lap race tonight, with a stage break coming at lap 40. The cars are starting to grid here. Let's while cars are gridding, getting ready to get started, let's have a word with one of our drivers here. We're gonna have a word with Vinny Silva in the 31 car. Hey Vinny, you got me?
Oh shoot, I do, but I'm on the wrong output. I can still hear you though.
Alright, Vinny, you're starting from 12th tonight. Don't know if I've interviewed you yet this year, actually. Trying to go through people I haven't talked to. But like I said, you're starting 12th tonight. What's your strategy going into this race, and what do you think you gotta do to make your way up through the field?
Oh man, I just need to survive out here. I forgot there was a race tonight, did not get any practice in. My dad reminded me about 20 minutes ago, and yeah, I'm just trying to keep four-wheelers on the ground at this point.
Alright, well, good luck tonight, Vinny, and hey, who knows, maybe I'll be talking to you at the end of the race with the top 3 drivers.
I appreciate it. I will need the luck.
Alright, yeah, good luck, Vinny. So there was Vinny Silva. I believe that was the first time we've talked to him this year. As I said, trying to get in some new people into the broadcast booth to interview before each race starts. As we are starting to roll off Um, Starting to roll off here as we're getting ready to go green in Iowa for 90 laps in race 7 of season 10 in the Wednesday Night Dash. Leading us to green tonight will be the number 4 of Dawson Buchanan. Starting second, Colton Gardner. Third is Hunter Hughes. Fourth is Garrett Jarnigan. Fifth, Nicholas Warboy. Sixth, Lane Snow. 7, Erik Richardson. 8, John Miles. 9 is DJ Fluck. 10 is Mark Vicars. 11, Brian McKinney. 12, Vinny Silva. 13, Lucas Pontarelli. 14, Jeremy Clemens. 15, Kaden McAreavy. And in 16th, without a qualifying lap, is Bill Muffeld. So there's your starting lineup for tonight's Iowa 90. The lights are out on the pace car. Buchanan looking for a 6th consecutive oval win in season 10. Pace car's off. And we're green in Iowa. Really good jump there by Buchanan over Colton Gardner down low. He's going to clear by about 2 car lengths there, coming onto the backstretch. Side by side here in the back, that is the 84 Mark Vicars going around into 5th. Going around John Miles. So here's Miles looking back to the inside. He's going to tuck behind Vicars. Miles looking back to the inside there around 3 and 4. Can't make anything happen, and Mark Vicars will clear for that position. Now looking for a move on the 27 of Nicholas Warboy. There goes the 84 to the inside. Side by side. '84 Vicars will clear coming out of turn 4. That'll put him into 4th. 27 is going to look back low into turn 1. But Vicars with more momentum, he'll pull away as we head back into 3 and 4. Also Buchanan with 8/10 to Colton Gardner with the lead. He has been dominant this season in every aspect for the most part. Looking for another win here tonight. Head back in the pack. Here a little bit to P9. That's Lucas Pontarelli looking to the outside of Erik Richardson in the number 13 car. Going to tuck behind him, coming across start finish, and it'll look low. 3 of McAreavy behind Lucas Pontarelli. That is in P10. Pontarelli with a bit of a run here on Erik Richardson. About half a car length behind. He's going to look to the low side into 3. And he's going to have to tuck back in behind him. Here's Vinny Silva in 11th. Sorry, Kaden McAreavy Jr. That's what I meant to go to. Is looking to the inside of the number 3 of McAreavy Jr. And he'll clear coming out of 2 onto the back straightaway. Actually, 18, that is Hunter Hughes, 6 laps down. We actually did not see what happened to him. We can go back here. It's the number 18, Hunter Hughes, so... Yeah, there he went into the pits. Looks like he may just not have gridded. Yeah, looks like Hunter Hughes didn't even grid until lap 6. Yeah, must have disconnected or something. So that's probably why we missed it, because nothing actually did happen to him. Somehow we just missed the first 6 laps of the race, so very unfortunate for him. So here's a battle for P9. That's Erik Richardson and Kaden McAreavy Jr. Or Lucas Pontarelli and Kaden McAreavy Jr., sorry. Behind them, Vinny Silva with a bit of a run here on Lucas Pontarelli. As we approach about the halfway point here of stage 1. Buchanan leading by about 7/10, with Colton Gardner still behind him, and then Garrett Jarnigan in 3rd. Here's Vinny Silva looking for the 10th spot. So look to the inside of Pontarelli. But Pontarelli pulls ahead across the start finish. Another battle we got brewing, it looks like, is the number 8 of Brian McKinney and the 54 John Miles. Also the 13 Erik Richardson is behind them. That would be for 6th. It's John Miles currently in the 6th position. Mark Vicars is closing the gap to Garrett Jarnigan for P3 as he gets into the wall. A little bit there, but he's just about half a second behind. There's Lucas Panarelli as he got passed by Vinny Silva in the 31 car. Puts Vinny Silva into the top 10 after starting 12th tonight. Brian McKinney in 7th, with John Miles just ahead of him in 6th, and then Erik Richardson is behind both of them in 8th. We got about 4 cars for 6th here, all within about a second of each other. Kaden McAreavy Jr. looking to the inside of Erik Richardson. Just 9 laps to go here in stage 1. It's Buchanan still leading, and his lead increasing with Colton Gardner. McAreavy is going to look to the inside of Erik Richardson again, but Richardson with more momentum on the high side will pull away. Don't forget to tune in on Tuesday nights to the Indy Racing World Series. As next week, on October 8th, we head to Kansas 100 for a 100 lap race. Off week this week, so there was no race last night. But tune in every Tuesday night with the broadcast starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Stadium Seating TV. Coming up, just 5 laps to go in stage number 1. Here at Iowa. Nicholas Warboy's looking to the inside of Mark Vicars for 4th spot. Able to clear him into turn 3 and out of 4. It's going to put Nicholas Warboy into P4. Here's Brian McKinney in the number 8, going to the outside of John Miles. They're side by side, heading into 3. Two laps to go in stage 1. Is our battle for 6th with Brian McKinney and John Miles. McKinney able to clear on the backstretch, but back to the inside is John Miles. And actually, not far behind them is Erik Richardson. Just 1 lap to go in the stage. Dawson Buchanan with a 2-second lead, looking like he's going to win it, as there's the yellow flag, as Dawson Buchanan with another stage win. That will increase his lead in the championship by a point. This is just a reminder for everybody. Make sure to check out the links in the description to donate to Hurricane, or to the Hurricane. We do have drivers and friends from the league who were impacted directly from this hurricane. As you can also see in the top right corner where you can donate to. As we head on to pit road, Gardner with a bit of a better stop there than Buchanan. But Buchanan able to come out and stay in the lead. So we'll take a look at our results from stage 1. Dawson Buchanan getting the win. Colton Gardner 2nd. Garrett Jarnigan coming in 3rd. Nicholas Warboy in 4th. Mark Vicars in 5th. Brian McKinney 6th. John Miles 7th. Erik Richardson 8th. Kaden McAreavy Jr. 9th. Vinny Silva in 10th. Lucas Ponarelli 11th. Lane Snow 12th. Jax Malin 13th. Bill Muffeld 14th. Jeremy Clemens 15th. DJ Flux 16th. And Hunter Hughes in 17th. as we'll look to have a word with we will talk with Colton Gardner from SMR Racing. Hey Colton, you got me?
Yeah.
Alright Colton, restarting in second here. Buchanan seemed like he was pulling away with the lead there in stage 1. Anything you're going to try and do differently here? Try and come away with the win and ruin Buchanan's streak of oval wins.
I'm gonna try and save my tires as best as I can, and hopefully this next run's gonna be a little longer, and maybe I can save them enough to be able to make a run at the end.
Alright Colton, thank you, and good luck here in the final stage.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There's Colton Gardner restarting in second place. Lights are out on the pace car, so we're getting ready to go back to racing. For what's going to end up being about 45 laps. Pace car is going to head off. As the green flag is back in the air. 45 laps in stage 2 here at Iowa. Dawson Buchanan in the number 4 with a really good jump there for the lead. Warboys looking to the inside of Gardner. Take away that second spot, but Gardner able to pull ahead. Back behind them is the number 8. That's Brian McKinney on the inside of Mark Vicars. Taking away that 4th spot. And Lane Snow here way in the back. We're 3 wide. Lane Snow into 10th. He will clear Jax Malin. There's the 3. That's Kaden McAreavy to the outside of Jax Malin. He'll take away the 11th spot. There's Lane Snow again in the number 5. He's looking to the inside of the 911 of Bill Muffeld. But not enough momentum out of the corner. Garrett Jarnigan trying to clear John Miles of the 54. He looks to the inside. But Miles will clear him. Still side by side with the 3 of Kaden McAreavy Jr. and number 9 Jax Malin. As we had a car up into the wall. Let's see what happened here. We got a big wreck. Couple of cars involved in that. Let's rewind here. See what happened. First off, we had one car into the wall. That was John Miles. He got into DJ Fluck and they went spinning. Came back down the track. John Miles went into the wall. So here's a better look at it. And Fluck came down into the 32, Garrett Jarnigan. And then he got rear-ended big by the 911 car of Muffeld. 9 car, Jax Malin, part of that wreck. You can see he went off spinning. See if we can get a view of this where you can see the whole thing. Might be able to show it better. Yeah, we had 2 cars get low, about 5 cars involved in that wreck there. Unfortunate for all the cars involved. However, coming back the race, Colton Gardner is being caught by Warboy, who is looking to take away 2nd place, and then the number 8, Brian McKinney, also not too far behind them either. These 3 cars, the 40 through the number 8, all at 2nd to 5th. And then the 54 behind them, that's John Miles, who is a lap down. But these other 3 cars all battling for 2nd here, as Colton Gardner actually able maybe pull away a little bit there. 27 on Warboy. Pulling ahead of the number 8. Coming up on about 30 laps to go. Kaden, but over a 2nd lead here. Behind them, McKinney trying to catch up here to the 27 of Warboy. For 3rd, it's Warboy blinking out a little bit. Here for 11th, Luis Ponarelli, back in 8th. But for 11th, Kaden McAreavy, Jr., the number 3, battling with Jeremy Clemens. That is for 10th. It's DJ Fluck, who was involved in that wreck a few laps ago. Came out of the pits 5 laps down. Hunter Hughes has left this session. He left a while ago. Here's Garrett Dronigan, who was involved in that incident as well, just not quite to the extent of some of the other guys that were in it. He is looking to the inside here at McAreavy. McAreavy not putting in much of a fight there. As Johnny will pull away with the 11th spot. McAreavy actually coming into the pits now. Here's back to our race leader, Dawson Buchanan, with 2-second gap over Colton Gardner, who's in second. The 911 car, Bill Muffeld, is 4 laps down, trying to unlock himself by at least 1 lap here. Here's Martin Vicars in the 84 car in P6. He is trying to hunt down Erik Richardson for a top 5. Most of the field pretty spread out here, not too many battles going on. But if you're interested in endurance racing, come check out or come participate in the iRacing's tune-up events, which are 2 weeks prior to any official special event. This Saturday morning is 1.5 hours at Road Atlanta in preparation for Petite Le Mans, which is on, I believe, the 19th, 2 weeks after October 5th. The iRacing version of it. But if you need a tune-up for an iRacing special event, come check out iRacing and their tune-up races for some extra practice. To about 15 laps to go. Buchanan with a 2-second lead over Colton Gardner, as those guys have been in the top 2 the entire night. As we do just 12 laps to go, let's take a quick look at the driver standings and how they currently stand. Buchanan will increase his lead, presumably with a win tonight, as he's leading by 2.5 seconds. Hunter Hughes, this will actually drop him back quite a bit with that disconnection and finishing in last. So that will certainly drop him outside of the top 3, probably even the top 5. Colton Gardner, that will put him into second. Nicholas Warboy is currently in 9th in the standings, second or third on track. So it will be interesting to see how these standings play out after the race tonight. We now just 10 laps to go here for Dawson Buchanan. Put the finishing touches on his performance tonight. It was Jack Malin who was involved in one of the incidents earlier. A lap down in 12th right now. Coming up on just 5 laps to go here for Dawson Buchanan. Four laps to go here for Buchanan. Also Buchanan out of turn 4, coming to the white flag, just 1 lap to go here from Iowa. Buchanan, who's won 5 of the first 6 races, with a 4-second lead coming out of turn 4. He will win once again tonight from Iowa in Iowa 90. Colton Gardner finishing in second. Nicholas Warboy in third. Brian McKinney fourth. Erik Richardson fifth. Lane Snow sixth. Martin Vicars 7. Lucas Pontarelli 8. Vinny Silva 9. 10 is Jeremy Clemens. Then Garrett Jarnigan 11. Jax Malin 12. John Miles 13. Bill Muffeld 14. DJ Flucken 15. Kaden McAreavy Jr. 16. And then Hunter Hughes rounding out the field in 17th place. We wait here to be joined by your top 3 tonight. Cannon first, Gardner second. So there's Dawson. All right, Dawson. Well, I guess while we wait for the others, we can start with you. So, congrats on another win, 6th of the season. I guess, I don't know, what's your strategy coming into these races? How do you keep coming away with all these wins?
Oh, the main thing is just keeping being able to save tires as best as I can. I think that's something that I'm pretty good at. I'm not saying I'm great, but I feel like I'm, you know, decent at doing that and knowing when to push and when not to push. And it helps having a great Sundrop Chevrolet for Jam Motorsports out there that's just blazing fast. That always helps. So just saving tires out there and just being fast.
And then, Colton Gardner was sticking with you there for first half about of stage 2. What was your approach to managing the pressure from him behind?
Well, I knew that I was a little. I didn't know I hadn't ran a long run yet, so I didn't know how the tires were going to react. I didn't know if it was going to be looser or tighter or whatnot. So I just was kind of just trying to maintain the gap, and then I found the confidence toward the end of stage 1 there to start pushing 1 and 2 a little bit harder than what I had been for the rest of the run, and ended up making pretty good lap time, and didn't feel like I hurt the tires that much.
Dawson, well, congrats on another win, and thanks for the interview.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Colton finishing second tonight. Pretty good run there. What do you think made the difference for you finishing second tonight? Like, what did you do during the race?
Well, trying to manage that gap to third because Warboy, he had some really good pace there in the second half. Trying to maintain that gap and also try and save my tires to see if I could have something for Dawson there at the end. But Dawson's just really good at this, and really cool to see him doing what he's doing. It really raises the bar on what everybody needs to be doing in the league.
Colton, thank you, and congrats on P3 or P2 tonight.
Yes, sir. And real quick, I want to send my prayers to everybody that was affected by Hurricane Helene. everybody that is helping with the rescue efforts. And I hope and pray that everybody can get through it and we can all bounce back from it. And it's just very devastating to see what happened over the weekend, and I just really, really hope everybody can be okay after this, because it was a very traumatic and very hard thing to go through.
Yeah, thank you, Colton. And yeah, affected a few of our drivers actually. I think Christopher Fuge was unable to make it tonight because of that. So
Yes, and myself was affected too. I got power back last night, thankfully, and was able to have the opportunity to be here tonight. But yeah, hopefully everybody can bounce back from it, and I hope all the linemen, all the rescue crews, and everybody stay safe.
well, thanks again, Colton, and congrats on P2.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And then Nicholas Warboy finishing in third. Nick, I guess, what was your strategy coming into tonight?
I honestly didn't really have one, if I'm being completely honest. I'd spent about a year since I've raced the track last, and I was just trying to get reacclimated with it and how the tire wear was. It seemed a bit more loosey goosey this time around than it was last year for me. But ended up P3 surprisingly after the last few weeks of rough races that me and the other guys have had.
Yeah. Well, congrats on P3, and good luck next week.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right, so there is everybody from Iowa. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the race, and we will see you next week.